We've shared a lot of options to move from wrestling to knocking debt out of the park. But what if I told you your occupation could eliminate a portion of your debt without payment from you? Sounds too good to be true, huh? Well, it's not that simple, but there is a way to have your student loans forgiven after 10 years. You can do this through the Department of Education's Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, available to employees of nonprofit and government agencies. Examples include the City of Houston, the Board of Education, the IRS, social service organizations, and colleges and universities. The Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program is intended to encourage individuals to enter and continue work full-time in public service jobs. Under this program, you may qualify for forgiveness of your remaining federal direct loan balances due after making 120 qualifying payments on your loans while being employed full-time by an approved public service employer. Since Congress passed public service loan forgiveness on October 1st, 2007, only payments made after this will count towards forgiveness. Here's a quick example. John owes $60,000 in student loan debt. He signs up for public service loan forgiveness. Over the last 10 years, John paid $40,000 off and still owes $20,000. Because John is eligible for public service loan forgiveness, the Department of Ed will forgive that remaining $20,000, meaning his student loan balance will be $0 after 10 years of repayment. Right now, I'm sure two things got your attention. The mention of zero debt, and number two, the fact that a standard repayment plan is also 10 years. Yes, the standard repayment plan is 10 years too. The difference with public service loan forgiveness is that you can concurrently lower your monthly payment with one of the 4 income-driven repayment plans noted in the previous video, and number two, qualify for loan forgiveness after 10 years. Signing up for both public service loan forgiveness and an income-driven repayment plan harvests all the power of your options to knock debt out of the park. Here's an example. Janet is single and earns $35,000 a year. She has $50,000 in student loan debt to repay. With the standard repayment plan, she will pay $555 per month for 10 years until her loan is repaid. Let's see what Janet will pay with the income-driven repayment plans. I have highlighted them in this picture. Janet will pay between $143 to $385 per month depending on the income-driven repayment plan she selects. That's significant savings for her monthly budget. You might have noticed that the total interest paid will go up with the income-driven repayment plans. This is where the true power of public service loan forgiveness comes into play. After making 10 years of repayment, the remaining student loan balance is forgiven. The top section shows what Janet will pay without public service loan forgiveness. She would pay at least $71,000 towards her loans. The bottom section shows how much Janet will pay with public service loan forgiveness. When she reaches her 10th year of repayment, her loans are forgiven. Depending on the income-driven repayment plans Janet selects, she could save anywhere from $22,459 to $55,333. This is why it is important to select an income-driven repayment plan when repaying your loans with the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. You can save by lowering your student loan payment, and then any remaining student loan balances will be forgiven after 10 years of repayment. You've heard the benefits, so here's how you get started. Number 1, sign up for an income-driven repayment plan. That's suggested, not required. Number 2, the next step is to have your HR department complete a Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program Employment Certification Form. The form is available for download at studentaid.gov/public-service. Remember, first you have to be a full-time employee in a public service organization. The job title doesn't matter. You could be a doctor or lawyer and still be eligible for public service loan forgiveness, as long as you work in a government or nonprofit organization. Full-time is considered to be working 30 hours per week or your employer's definition of full-time. This certification form is used to verify that you indeed work in a public service organization. It must be completed by your employer. You then will submit the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Employment Certification Form to Fed Loan Servicing. Fed Loan Servicing is the only loan servicer for public service loan forgiveness. Number 3, Fed Loan Servicing will then complete all of the necessary steps for certification and then transfer your loans under Fed Loan Servicing. For more information, call Fed Loan Servicing at 1-855-265-4038. Once you're set up, it's time to start making payments. Remember, you must make 120 payments in 120 separate months. This means 2 payments that you make in January or any other months will only count as 1 payment. Payments made before joining Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program will count towards forgiveness also. The payments have to be made after October 1st, 2007. Fed Loan Servicing will review prior payments during the certification process. Your payments do not need to be consecutive. All payments must be made within 15 days of the due date. This means the latest date to submit your payment is the 15th of every month. The Department of Education will verify that you have repaid your loans for 120 months. After reaching 120 payments, the Department of Education will then forgive remaining loan balances. To learn more about public service loan forgiveness, contact Fed Loan Servicing.